Hi guys, and welcome to new Dolly Vlog. This is part 4, and the question this week is from one of my viewers on YouTube here. And I picked that question because I was really interested in it. So the question is, do you just collect your dolls or do you play with them? And I think it's a very interesting question because the word play and the word collect don't have the same meaning for everyone. And it's also, like, they are also very culturally loaded, so that's what I want to discuss today. For example, as a French person, I think adults only play adult games. So I don't think an adult will go and play with a doll the same way a little girl would. Like, when I was a little girl, I would have my dolls and they would actually fight with my brother's G.I. Joe. That's the way it was. But technically, I don't think an adult would come and take a doll and just move it around and play with it. But a little girl would. At the same time, a little girl cannot do all the sewing and all the creating of clothes that an adult can do. So I think the adult play is kind of maturing into some sort of creation. So some people would say, no, I don't play with my doll, I actually make clothes for them, or I put them on the shelf, which is basically collecting, or yeah, something like that. But if you look at Japan here, where I am now, play has a totally different meaning. Normally, if you're like, in English, you would say you hang out with your friends. But in Japan, when my Japanese friends are going to speak English, they are going to translate the verb asobu into English, and they are going to say play. Do you want to come and play with me tonight? Or yeah, do you want to come and, like, we can go and play in Enoshima, or we can go and play in Akihabara. And they don't actually say hang out so much. And when I explain, no, we don't play, we hang out, because, you know, like, I had this basic I am an adult, I don't play type of mindset when I first arrived in Japan. So I was like, play? What do you mean play? You know, I didn't really understand. And then I started to understand the new mindset. It's just like, when I was a kid, I would invite friends to come to my house, and I would say to them, can you come and play at my house? And when I grew up, I was like, my friend would come and I'm like, yeah, just come and spend the afternoon with me, or like pyjama party, or like let's have a party or something, you know, like it had a shift from playing towards this hangout style, or having a meal together or something. But in Japan, I don't need to have that shift, it just stays the same. So when Japanese people say they are playing, it's also something adults do, it's something mature, it's not just for kids. It's the all growing, the all play kind of change, but the word doesn't change. So there is this all different style of what play actually means. And it's all a bit the same for collect. Like, a lot of people say, no, you're not a collector, because if you were a collector, you would never take your item out of the box. But for me, when I see my dolls on the shelf, they are like just disposed there. Sometimes they move, sometimes they don't. And I take them out of the box because I feel kind of sorry for them. It's like, oh, the poor girl, she's gonna spend 10 years in a box, you know. And I have this kind of emotional towards objects, like especially objects that like have a personification, like dolls or Ibari-chan or something like that. So some people think collecting means you have to keep them in the box and never touch them, but at the same time, if I look around and I see I have like 3 huge shelves and a little one up there full with dolls, I think that can also mean collecting. And if you look at other collection, like people who are, for example, collecting stamps, they gather all those stamps, and it's like telling them, if you don't put them in an album, you're not a collector, right? Or if you take them out of that package when they first arrive, you're not a collector. While looking at the stamps, and sometimes you don't have time to actually organize the stamps, sometimes you don't have time to make it like look pretty, and sometimes you just don't have the album like straight away. So it doesn't mean you're not a collector anymore just because your stamps are not properly organized. I don't think so. And I think you can have like the two sides of the story. So when I came to Japan, actually I had to somehow get rid of the negativity around the word play as well. Because if you look at the word play, so I said the word play is not really mature, like we see very often on the internet, like, I don't know, like, how old are you? You're still playing with dolls? Like, people giving those kind of negative comments. Or like when a younger girl wants to like have dolls because, like, especially for teenagers, their friend like, what, you're not like mature enough because you have dolls, it's not something adults do, like that. So I think like when I arrived in Japan, because of the way they use the vocabulary, I had kind of rethink myself and how I saw myself and how I interact with people, and kind of reject that negativity of the word play as well. Because are you gonna come and play with me? It's like, yeah, it means hang out, but it's not saying hang out. And in my brain, you know, like, the vocabulary kind of made it shift, and it's show how the word you use are very important and how they actually shift how you think. And I think maybe because of that, in some ways, I'm a better person, I'm a more positive person than I used to be. So, do I play with my doll? Well, I'm going to show you a little clip of what I sort of did today, because I reorganized this workspace. You're gonna see here how it is, and it's going to be looking totally different. In the little clip I'm gonna show you, I reorganized some of the shelves. I didn't actually go out and play with the dolls, but you can see, like, if you watch my videos, you can see I open the videos, I do all those little crazy tricks with Ibari-chan here, which can be considered playing. I take the dolls places and I put them into different positions to like create some kind of scenery and to be able to like take nice pictures. So I have this like maybe little story, like my Bearage video. I think that's the only one who really has a story, but I want to make more of that, like photo stories. So yeah, I think I can say, and I can be proud of myself to say, yes, I do play with my doll. I collect them, I have a huge amount of them. That is my type of collecting, having lots of them. And not leaving them in the box, like I don't leave them in the box. Just having a big amount means I'm collecting. And also taking them out, taking them around, changing clothes, making clothes for them, taking pictures, taking videos, reviewing them, moving them from shelf to here, from here to shelf, swapping them around. For me, I can say, yeah, that's play. I could divide it into category of everything I do to look more mature, but technically here in Japan it would make no sense at all. It's all called play, and everybody's fine with it. So I hope you're going to be fine with it too, and that you're going to enjoy this video and maybe think about it. Like, do you really think play is a bad thing? Because personally I don't think so. I'm trying to put all my Alice related dolls on the same shelf and I'm having troubles. So the classical series is in this area, and then Lunatic and the Pookie, and the Dujardin here, which I still miss one doll for them, and then I'm gonna put the... I was thinking of putting the steampunk in this area, but because like it's not complete yet, but because I need to put the rabbits, the white rabbit of the romantic series standing, so probably standing here, I need to shift that. So better to get them sit down, otherwise I cannot see the other one on the back. Yeah. So little doll here is going to join the other little doll, but she's like, I have trouble with that bow all the time. Yep, behind here. Yeah. So little doll can stay here, and I have like two dolls that are not going to be placed on the shelf, which is the steampunk rabbit, which I already have, and it's not open yet. I'm gonna open it for you later, guys. Not today, not tomorrow, I don't know when actually. And I also have the Mad Hatter, which, well, I don't have her yet, so that's why. So, and the dodo is gonna stay here. Yeah. So that's going to be it. Oh, you can sit more at the back. Yeah. See, if you sit at the back, I can probably put the rabbit at the front. That's gonna be awesome. Later. And so, he's got his gun in his pocket. Alright. And now, so I was thinking about putting this little rabbit standing here. The problem with all those adorable Kigurumi dolls is that they don't really sit well when they are wearing their basic outfit. So, and this one is always looking like I don't know why. So anyway, so if she stays here, oops, you put your ears on Alice's face. If she stays here, she can stand, and like, if you look around, I'm gonna show you, I can show you now, I think that's going to be easier. So, if you see here, so this is like du jardin here, and then here is a Kigurumi part. So all the three, like du jardin, Kigurumi, and the romantic, and the other romantic doll are gonna come here, and Kigurumi here, and like classic. And steampunk. Okay, let me put this back over there so I can have my hands free. Alright. Yep. So 3 more dolls to put here. So here is Alice. And she's going to sit as well. And I have the rest of her. Where did I put it? So I have the rest of her outfit somewhere. It was there just a few seconds ago. Ah, here. Okay, on the other shelf. So here we go. So she has this big lace thing that is normally attached at the back of her dress. Alright, so she can sit here near the rabbit. And if I have, like when I have, I'm gonna say when, I'm not gonna make it conditional, I'm gonna say yes, I'm going to get it. So when I have the pink, the mint version of Alice, she can sit here. So this is perfect. And then little Isil here, oops, here on his face. Little Isil here is going to come sit here at the back. Hey, I think it's even better. Like, I have more dolls than before on this shelf, but it's even better than before. The Mad Hatter is over there. So sorry guys, because the video stopped and I didn't really realize that, so I put the Mad Hatter right here. So if you want to see, like, these are all part of Alice series of doll, except for, of course, Dalpuki over here, which is not part of any series, but I think she's really fit with the Alice doll, so that's why I put her here. So let me tell you a little bit about it. Like, I will do a complete tour of shelf again once I'm done with like opening all of the dolls, but I think I can at least do you, like, for this vlog I can do a tour of this shelf. So we have the classic Alice series, all are here. So those 4 here, those 4, and the little doll here are all part of the classical Alice, and I'm just missing the white rabbit of that series. Here you are Fantastic Alice. Here you have, which is alone in her series. Here you have the queen, and this is a lunatic queen, and there is three other dolls in that series. So the rabbit and the Alice, and I think it's Humpty Dumpty, but that's a doll, so I'm not sure I'm gonna get her. And then we have here my steampunk, so steampunk Alice, both of them, and the dodo, and the rabbit is not opened yet, but I have him. And here are the romantic dolls, so romantic Alice, King, and Mad Hatter, and the romantic rabbit. And in that series I'm still missing two Alices, the blue Alice and the monochrome Alice. And here you have at the back the rabbit and the caterpillar, because she called La Chenille du Jardin. And here you have Alice du Jardin and the Mad Hatter. Very, very colorful. So this is for my Alice shelf. I hope you like it. And this is my work area. So you can see I cannot work at all because it's full with dolls. All the Alice I transferred today were on this shelf. And what I want to do now is like, so basically when I open new dolls, so when I open new doll like her, or like I opened Nelly recently, when I open new dolls, I generally keep them around a little bit. And then I made this video about the Kiki Pops, like comparison of body, and so they sticked around a little bit. And this one is wearing like jumpers that I made for her, and yeah, you can see better. And also my Mio that I'm going to make soon is around here, an eyelid, and I want to put some more MSC before I can do that. And the other day I was actually playing with Soso, and I like wanted to change her outfit, so she is wearing a polyp dress that I made some time ago for Akemi. I can just put photo of Akemi maybe on the video. So her outfit is still here, and this is another dress that she might try to wear, which I made for Yukimiku. For Sakura Miku actually. It was like I wanted that Alice, like pink Alice romantic so bad that I wanted to actually, I sort of reproduced her outfit because I couldn't get her, so I just kind of tried and reproduce her outfit a little bit. And the time machine. And the other day, like yesterday morning, I was bored and I'm not really happy with this girl's wig. So yesterday morning I actually braided her hair. I was like, no, I need to do something about her wig. And the thing is, it's the bottom of the wig that bothers me, because it's just so, it's not as nice and smooth as the rest of her wig. So that's another thing I do with my dolls. So I make clothes for them, I keep them around, and I make like amigurumi type of things to play with Ibari-chan. And yeah, Ibari-chan is here, you know, like she has her flying carrot. She's riding her carrot and she's flying with her carrot. So there is a lot of little story going on, and you probably have seen before the Marupaka. Marupaka is here, and here we have the other one, the taco. You know, I bought that near takoyaki shop. He must have been so scared to be dead and transformed into a takoyaki. And here I have my other doll. It's just all piled up because I'm trying to write down the pattern and put them on Ravelry and Etsy so that you also can make them. So yeah, basically that's what I'm doing with my doll at the moment, and going out and making videos for you and opening them. So am I playing with dolls? Oh yeah. Anyway, So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to check down below the link to the other vlogger who participate in this Dolly Vlog Hop and answer the question today. Please subscribe to my channel and also the other people's channel. They're gonna be happy if you do. Leave comment, like the videos, and like the Facebook page. And see you next time for a new doll something video. Anyway, bye guys, have fun whatever you do.